If you have an endpoint which accesses the database, but also accesses the caching layer and does a bunch of different things, that endpoint on Rust or on PHP will take the same time. Because that's confusing when people talk about speeding languages, which is people talk about this very normal use cases like for eaches. Which language is the best doing a for each loop, for example? Dude, it doesn't matter. Like literally doesn't matter. The performance of a language is not seen from something like a for each. You need to apply that to the real world. Okay? So you go to a language and you come with this problem. So I have a database, I have a caching layer, and I want to set up this problem. Which language is faster doing this? And obviously, Rust and PHP will have the same time because the bottleneck is never the language, is always these external components, things like network, databases, okay? Always. And that's why no one is hiring Rust devs for web development. Exactly that. Okay, Sly Fox, exactly that. I think, well, Roberto is saying that the database is always the culprit. I think, to be honest, the culprit is always the network, man. Every single time I'm debugging problems with people's applications is always the network. After the network is the database. And after the database is a different million things. Lucas Porfiri is saying the language is good enough, just use it. Exactly, just go for it. And I think like all the mainstream languages are fast. Like literally every single mainstream language are fast. Ruby, Python, PHP, Rust, Go, whatever, all of them are super fast for the things we do, okay? That's why you don't like benchmarks. Exactly, same thing. The benchmarks are just a waste of time. Exactly.